Look, I am all for embracing all of the benefits and all of the things we have to offer as we get older, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to look as good as I can for as long as I can. When I look in the mirror, I want to recognize myself. And over the past few years, I started not recognizing what was looking back at me. And that's a very, very disconcerting and depressing feeling. So I'll do whatever it takes and is safe and is comfortable for me to make myself look like how I feel. With that, after a lot of research, I did the Profound RF treatment about 6 months ago. It was on June 8th, so December 8th will be exactly 6 months. And I did chronicle that. I have all of the videos for 2 weeks post on YouTube, so you can go look at those at Power and Pixie Dust. Just prepare yourself. But I don't want that to scare you either. This is gonna be a follow-up video, and I will describe the healing process. But the main point of this video is to look over the past 6 months to see what the results were, because I know that there are still a lot of you out there doing the research on it, just learning about it. I've had a lot of people ask me about it, and it's time. It's been 6 months. They say that the results, they'll start immediately, but can take anywhere from 6 months, even up to a year for the full impact. Anything after 6 months might be minimal. So here we go, buckle up. So I'll touch briefly on the recovery process. And for me, it was longer and harder than what I had read and what I had seen. I also had far more bruising than anything that I had seen during my research. When I asked the office about it, and I had a registered nurse who was trained on the machine and who had done it, I asked her, is this normal? And she said that it is normal, but not common. So I guess when you're a bit thinner, you can bruise easier, and I do happen to be somebody who bruises pretty easy. I know that about me. I can get anemic. So for me, it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna get too far down the rabbit hole on that, because again, you can see all of that in great detail on my playlist Profound RF on YouTube at Power and Pixie Dust. I was taken aback and really scared at first because I had not seen anything like what I looked like, and it took longer. They'll tell you 7 to 10 days. It was 2 weeks for me. So here we go. This picture is taken on June 29th, and remember, I had the procedure done on June 8th. What I didn't realize is I was probably still a little bit swollen here, so it looked better than it really was. That's why I think in this one on July 3rd, it doesn't look as good, because I think at this point, all of the swelling had gone down. So the benefits I saw on June 29th might have just been plumping from the swelling. I actually think I look really good in this one, but it also could be the lighting. I really tried to keep that consistent, but didn't do the best job. So I really can't say if this one looks better because of the lighting or because there was actual improvement in it. Around this time is when I'm thinking, yeah, I definitely see some benefits and some improvement. All of the swelling definitely gone, and I'm noticing that the marionette lines and the wrinkles around my mouth are much less pronounced. I'm honestly not seeing many additional improvements here. Looks somewhat similar, and so I really can't say around this time frame what I was thinking. Pretty much the same here. No real improvements, but pretty much the same. Not worse, not better, at least from what I can see. Here's where it starts to get a little funky, because around this time earlier this month, I felt like it was starting to revert back. This actually looks worse than the earlier pictures, and I should be reaching close to maximum benefit at this point. So I'm a little concerned. And this one is today. As you can see, I took this one just this morning, and I don't know, it looks fairly much the same as the previous one, maybe a little bit better, but I'm gonna show you a side-by-side with this and a picture I took before the procedure. And here's a side-by-side, June 1st and today. So that's where I'm at. It's possible that I could see more improvement over the next 6 months, but I think this is probably the best it's gonna get. And while I have to feel it worked to some degree, it wasn't as much as I had hoped it would. So there's still gonna be some other things I probably do. If you have any more questions, let me know. And maybe I'll do another follow-up in a few months if I think that there's been any change, but I just really doubt that.